What is going on, bud?
Hello!
It is Pixbutters here, and welcome back to Raincoat. When we left off,
Whoa.
we're investigating
Fizzling out of
all of the
existence.
old Nailman killings cases because we're trying to get our
The Nailman.
evidence under lock. And I'm looking around for any of these globes that might be around.
Tell
but-
Laura, you look like you're just hitting your head on all the doors. as you
Probably.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Ooh.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too.
Maybe.
There's nothing left here either.
Finch!
It's all cleaned up.
How is this fish tank okay in an abandoned mansion that's been dead and gone for
It could
3
have
months?
one of those like automated cleaning systems.
I mean, like food and stuff too.
I don't know,
And
they're eating
changing
each
the
other.
water and well, I don't know.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Cool, thanks.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Okay.
Investigation.
Whatever you say. I'm on it.
Finch.
Well, let's check out the Fimsh. So, a fish tank.
That's true.
There are fish in the tank. It doesn't seem like they've been cared for since the owner was killed. Looking pretty bad.
Are they?
Inside the tank, some kind of secret passage.
Yeah.
Would be interesting. It doesn't appear to be related to the case.
Well, you know what? We'll see about... Oh, there's a projector up there.
Oh,
That's right.
so like
There's a projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
That's right.
Hilara, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure, give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty. Doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident.
So it's probably got nothing to do with the case. Perfect. But now, the lewd hand-holding.
Oh my god. So scandalous. So
The crime scene
spicy.
of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber.
Oh,
But
Ooh.
the corpse will never wake up again.
Yuma, are you
Even if
okay?
the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising.
Yuma's having a
The
crisis
door
every
is the
time.
only entrance and exit to the room.
or so we think.
There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Maybe. I'm gonna... Oh, interesting. Look at the Fimshi tank.
Finch.
There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside.
Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. Doesn't have that ability. That's right.
Oh, convenient. Projector.
Great
Projector's
song.
installed in the center of the bookcase. It was not when the corpse was found.
You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you.
Well, did you find anything unusual?
Nope. Everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case.
Perfect. I'm wasting my time here. Dolls.
Ugh.
And now, a lamp that's been moved a little bit. The lamp's
The
light is
giant
pointing at
O
the table.
again.
Probably wasn't turned on at the time.
I don't see anything suspicious. It doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case.
But it has moved a little bit. And there's a switch! There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. Alright. Is there anything else that I can see in my normalness? Because there's some that's... The bookcase is standing out a little bit. The lewd handle...
I thought it would be cool if, like, you know, he says how it's just so silent when this happens. Why didn't they take that opportunity to make it more immersive and make it completely silent, too?
because that's not fun game design. But lamp!
Yeah,
It's a lamp. Light's on right now.
Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to these kinds of lighting, as eye strain may occur.
Who are you talking to, Shinigami? She broke the fourth wall!
Yep.
Switch.
Whoa.
Well, it still works.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay. I'll just leave that on then, because why
Huh.
not? Okay, so... Is there anything I can check out?
But
Well, you took the seat from me, so I can't do that, you cute little shit. Alright. Check around painting. Number 1, some stacked books on the desk.
Oh,
Jeez.
2 extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are in great condition, aside from some dust. They're like completely untouched.
Beats
Huh.
me.
He probably wanted to seem knowledgeable.
They haven't been moved for a while. They're probably not related to the case. The bookshelf. It's a carefully organized bookshelf. Looks like all the novels belong to the same series, the Goen Saga.
Yeah.
I believe this series has more than 150 volumes. Unfortunately, the author has passed away.
I guess it's not going anymore, huh? Alright. It's a shame the story never saw an ending. Okay. And painting.
oh,
Jeez, every
Landscape paintings and
time.
extravagant frames are on display. All these paintings look incredibly expensive.
However,
They're counterfeits. Not a single one is genuine.
Oh,
Doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate elsewhere.
or so you think.
You can't even see the paintings because of the projector on them.
Brah. Well, maybe that's the important part. Yeah, that painting was moved.
Interesting.
what does that mean?
It's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
it appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung at an angle. The peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation.
How confusing. Okay.
God, all the
Okay.
dolls on the floor too.
Yeah. There's the books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication the books have been moved. I don't think they're related to the case.
I agree. Let's look somewhere else.
Okay, stacked books.
Oh, they moved.
2 extraordinarily thick books are placed on the desk. Doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
The peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief. What a bunch of amateurs.
The placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think that'll help with the case. And then dolls. Oh, there's one down there.
Oh,
God!
Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. Oh!
Oh!
After the clock tower in the secret club, this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy though.
Beats me.
Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case.
Alright. Oh,
I see.
dolls have nothing in common. I don't see any unusual markings either.
It appears.
Nothing to do with the case then.
Okay. Well, time to move on from that. But I gotta release that first. I gotta let go of your hand. Can't be lewd anymore.
And there is... What?
Check.
What'd she say?
She was gonna say it's nothing, but
Oh.
it's obviously something. Bookshelf near the hallway. All the books are lined up so neatly.
They're covered in dust. Nobody's touched them for a long time.
Meaning they won't help us with the case. And
You
that's
should get rid of that
all.
projector. You can't even see the paintings. It's bothering me.
Ah, it's fine.
Whoa.
What's with the random books that are out of place?
Yeah.
Even in the past, there were books lined the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between them and then and
I
now.
see.
In that case, it's probably not related to the case.
Then why is that happening? What does that mean? Wait, is the body on the ground here? Let me just double check. The lewdness! Okay. No, it's just the dolls. The body's gonna be like directly behind me. There was one with just its head there. Alright. Also, let's check the door.
Yes.
And the
The
vente.
tiny vent.
Door.
This is...
Door to the study. We left it open just in case. Don't want to get locked inside.
It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down.
Or that too. Yeah. Right, got it.
It's because of the teaching of yours truly. You're welcome, Master.
Okay. Vent.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Weird.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
Interesting.
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I jest.
Wow,
Do
they have
you
a sense
now?
of humor.
You've already charged me 5 million some odd.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it.
Strings.
Strings
Did someone
again.
hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
About that.
It was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around.
But you
should give
floated
me
to see it.
10,000 Xian as a reward.
No.
I'm getting a headache.
Okay. Interesting. And now. Whoa. Okay. Door was slightly more open at the time.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The
Okay.
master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Okay, well, they're on my idea if they put the key back in through the thingy over there. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
underneath the corpse. That's
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Unfortunately.
Post-cognition isn't all powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Damn.
Right.
okay. Yeah, while still holding hands.
Yep. But
That's the wrong one.
Huh?
Kitty!
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh my gosh. That's cute.
Oh, this is it. You're right.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Key's near the middle of his back.
Yeah.
But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something that peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
Fair.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Really?
Was that a compliment?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Yes.
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Doritos
Oh,
everywhere.
gosh. Yeah, it's just a door open, desk, chair, and then a circled doll against the wall.
Why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
It
It's
is.
Mittens.
Mittens. Their cat.
Okay, the thing they mentioned, there are no copies of this master key. Probably gonna be someone talking about there being a spare key or something like that. But okay.
We still gotta check
that's
out
not important there.
the corpse.
That we do, and that's probably.
Turn the projector off.
Oh, fine, I'll turn. Gosh, dang projector off. I've got to do this.
Bothering
I've got to go over here, and I gotta.
You gotta look at the fish tank to turn the projector
Yeah,
off.
it's a little weird. But
Meow. There we go. Oh, it's green. See, I didn't even know what color the wall was.
I mean, it's right there. But okay.
There we go. It looks so different now.
Okay. That's all right. I can only see the doll when I'm looking in the post-cognition. Well, let's take a look at the marks on the corpse and stuff.
That's true.
This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
Seems very likely. Okay.
Okay. Bois?
God.
All right.
There's the neck thing again.
Yeah, let's look at the corpse. Just in general.
The victim is
Yeah.
a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
Dang.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Probably happy.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
Oh yeah.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
Yeah.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
If they had an injured arm. All right.
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail
blood-
wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso
Oh, yeah.
wounds are bleeding vertically.
The blood flow's
Yeah.
completely different.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
Yeah, no.
Great theory.
That's disturbing.
Huh.
It's like they tried to hang him up first, but it wasn't working. So they just
Yeah.
moved him to the floor.
I wonder if the key to that might come into when I can find that damn doll
The doll
against
on
the
the
wall.
yeah.
I'll have to go look around again to see where
The
that
cause
is.
of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
That would have been the one
From
for
the
the
vent.
key.
From the vent.
From the vent.
Yeah.
Different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice?
No. That string went onto the key that was under him. Now why? I don't fucking know, but that was the only thing under the body that would involve the string being there.
Yeah.
Or something
But
else.
even
But
then,
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important.
It's almost
piece
like
of
a
evidence.
necklace.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. That's all we got here.
All right, now where's the doll on the wall?
All right, so it'd be against the painting wall, but I don't recall seeing it before. It must be on the other side, and I just
Well, there is
missed
a
it
map
before.
that they drew for reference for us to that showed where the doll was.
So post-cognition.
There
There it is. All right.
Doll on the wall.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Huh.
Did the culprit do this on purpose?
Weird.
This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say,
Kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
that's awful. I was about to say, like, what if, like, before the whole missing eyes thing came up, what if, you know, the dolls before were on the wall because the victim was on the wall, and this one was going to be on the wall too because they were going to try to put him on the wall, but it wasn't working because he might have been, like, too heavy or something, or it might have been too difficult. So they put him on the floor, and that's why all the other dolls are pinned to the floor too.
Maybe. I think
But then
this.
why the eyes, you know?
I think this is because there's also, and I think it's a fact of that they're trying to put there. You'll notice on the insides of the eyes, there's wear there, and also faint bits of yellow, as if the string was run through the eyes, kind of like a, kind of a little,
like a
little,
loop.
yeah, kind of like a. Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Because using it as an anchor point of sorts, so that the string could go from, like, let's say the string went from the key to the doll through the eyes,
Yeah.
and then from the doll to the vent, because it had to make a direction thing to make it seem a certain way. The use for it, I still don't know, but
And
I
it
think
was
this,
around the guy's neck at some point too.
I think it was under it, but it was the fact that force pulling it scratched his neck.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Because she's the
Yeah.
devil.
Well, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity.
Mm.
It's like that darkness is staring into me.
And you can see the scratch marks now.
Yep.
Did you
There's
notice?
a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it.
Uh-huh.
How
Yep.
did this mark get here?
Because a string went through there.
Clever.
Excellent. I believe that is pretty much everything now.
Looks
Right?
like there's nothing left to check.
Yep. Yay, that's an A-OK for the investigation here.
All right, let's go.
Finished. Nice.
Didn't find any glowies, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll find one next time.
We still have one to do, by the way.
We got a couple to do.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh?
We killed the Batman.
Alara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
Thanks.
Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
God damn it.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Helara.
Yeah.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Oh,
She's already gone.
They
We should
just,
go.
They just left.
Yep. But now I can look around to see if there is. Oh, hallway door.
Huh?
The fuck?
Why are you inside the wall? All right. Well,
That was terrifying.
it truly was.
That was like Resident Evil vibes.
Truly. Well, I decided I would look around a little bit to see if there would be a little orb around, but
Reminded me of Resident Evil Village. You know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
pretty sure I
next
know the
one is
exact
art
moment.
gallery
Yes.
in Ghima District.
Kind of hard
We're
to
running
forget.
low on time,
Yeah.
so we must hurry.
Right.
If you know,
Chief's
you
in
know.
danger
Yeah.
after all.
I keep forgetting his life's on the line.
I
in this
literally,
all,
that's
too.
what I talked about, like, last part. You don't remember that?
Nah. Is that? Oh no, it's the. Well, there might be a glowy around here still. I will not be stopped until I inspect for every precious little glowy.
The fact that you call it a glowy is adorable.
It's a glowy. Hello? No glowies? Okay. Can't say I didn't try.
No?
Alright, excuse me. I need to get out of here then. Pardon me, everybody. Pardon my French.
That's what?
Alright, I should try and use the bus. That's right, instead of just walking around. Oh well. Cause I got that side mission where I gotta go to
God.
the train station to find the dad in the blue suit, the navy blue suit. And
Oh
there's
yeah, to give the letter.
Sun and Moon Hotel. Rumors about the secret club, and then Halara's coin and all that other stuff. That doesn't matter. All right.
What's his name? Vivio? You think he's still under the piano?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Or did
is.
you think? Do you think he actually went to the submarine like everybody else was supposed to?
One can only hope. But you know, I'll stick to the task at hand. Just got to get across over here somehow. I got to get to the art gallery.
You gonna race that car?
That'll stop for me, right?
Nope.
Nope. But now it'll open up.
Wait.
Perfect.
Pots.
Pots? What about pans?
Meat bun.
I'm hungry now.
Same.
All right. The art gallery.
So
Show us your
this
mysteries.
is the art gallery.
And the glowy dinosaurs.
It's closed due to special circumstances.
Murder.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
All right, how you gonna open this one up?
It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery.
God.
Did you say something?
Oh my
The alarm
God.
goes off.
That's our Hellora.
Stop calling them
The
that.
crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
But can I explore the place?
Please.
So formal.
All right, how's this place looking? The art gallery. The space in front of the art gallery is decorated with a giant dinosaur fossil replica
Yes.
with glowing fucking eyes. I just guess we went straight to the storage area. This ain't no art gallery at all.
No.
I don't get to see the fancy art. Door.
Oh,
Jesus.
Seems like the door's locked.
Well,
It scared me.
It's like a jump scare every time.
Yeah.
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the door's gonna be locked.
And you're inside it. Hello. Hold on.
Look at them.
What
Oh.
is it?
Where do you think you're going? The crime scene is this way.
Want to explore. Right. Sorry. Fuck. God damn. Let's go. Open it up then.
is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
That was mid-yawn.
Oh
A
man.
couple of thugs or something.
Too late to go back now.
Their antics will never cease to amuse me.
They're fantastic.
They are.
Absolute dominant parent energy.
No.
Ugh.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse.
Oh.
The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Keys are always found inside.
mystery.
Almost like they're there on purpose to make you think that there's no way in.
But
No
I'm
way out.
starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
Wow.
What do you mean special? People have died.
I know, right?
Let's start investigating.
Yes,
Let's.
Standing right where the blood was.
I'm standing right on top of where the body was. It's fun.
We are now cursed.
All right, you know, I'm going to start with the corpse location. And hey, a drain right under them. All right, number one.
Oh,
Jesus.
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
beats me.
Looks like the area has been cleaned up. Probably by the peacekeepers of the art gallery
I
staff.
hope the staff didn't have to clean up the body.
Yeah.
I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. But that's why we gotta get lewd and hold hands.
Please stop saying that.
post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Well then. Hi there.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
Every time that
The
he...
victim's name is Issa Moet. She used her good
Sorry?
looks to have relations with many men.
Oh.
Okay.
Every time that we go into this thing, he starts talking like he's doing an audiobook.
He has some monologues
You
in
know
him,
what
I've
I mean?
noticed. Yeah.
Like he's like reading a novel.
Yeah, he did the same thing at like the beginning of the chapter. He gives little monologues. It's fine.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Gives me Zero
The
Escape
victim
vibes.
has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death.
Oh, she was pretty.
Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And,
Oh.
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep.
Interesting.
Huh.
This may be the real cause of death.
Like the other victims, there are signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting, and signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Indeed. I don't think there's anything else around now,
Whoa.
so. Sorry, just gonna double check to make sure there's nothing else on the original body. Don't care about the vent at all? Nope. Alright. I might hold off on a second before I say anything, but I'm just gonna look around a little bit and check things out. But I have a thought, and I want to look a little bit to see if there's any weight behind it, but the canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank. Why this is so messily placed with these wooden frames.
Well,
Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event.
I see. Nothing seems out of place. I think this will help with the case. And the painting of someone screaming!
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. It must feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
that's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything?
No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like it's related to the case. Just make sure there's nothing else around here. Boop, 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 boop. Anything about the vent on this? Nope.
Nope.
Alright. But let's check out the other world. The lewd world.
You stop!
Okay, well, there's no paintings there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on a trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now. Alright. Just when it's there's nothing there, I'm just gonna move on from it.
Yeah.
Those lines will take up all of our life if we keep
They
doing
will,
that.
yeah.
Alright. Stacked baskets.
Well,
There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though.
I'll take a look for you. This is...
What is it?
We accomplished nothing!
So you found nothing. Thanks for all your help.
You're welcome!
Sculpture covered in cloth. What is it?
Oh!
Jesus!
Yeah, a sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep it. Oh, sorry, it's a ghost. It scared me.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time.
Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too.
In other words, it's completely irrelevant.
Perfect.
God, every time.
Oh man, it just keeps getting more and more frequent. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Interesting.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is
Weird.
there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
I wonder if Hilara is noticing those are in the portrait perhaps in place of a doll. Because, I mean, I've got to look back at the body, but hold on. So let me just look at all this stuff. There are baskets on top of the shelf.
So they put dust inside, because it hasn't been used for a while.
Basically, it's unrelated to the case. Perfect. And then the sculpture, also going to be unrelated, but I want my points. Silver sheet over it. This is the same as before for these the cognition.
Overall shape's also unchanged. We can assume nobody's moved it.
Sculpture isn't related to the case. Cool. All right.
What were
I
you
wanna-
going to say?
I want to double check something. Granted, this is the original location, but
What?
what do you want to find out from me? Because I can't move the camera, but I remember from the thing, there's no dolls in this room. There were no dolls in the crime scene.
Did they run out of dolls?
I'm going to put something else out there.
You think this is a copycat? This last one?
Not quite. I think, if you think about it, all three crimes
Uh-huh.
were done by different people.
What?
Because they all did things very differently. And I think the person that did the second murder may be the same one that did the clock tower one. I wonder, and I bet, I wonder if in all honesty, all three of the members of the church that we know have all been the Nail Man at some point.
Huh.
Maybe just in general, any of them go out there and they find one that they want to do and they do it. I would think that the first one is probably done by the main priest guy. The second one, I believe, is probably going to be the woman. And I think that's the whole broken arms thing, not being able to properly put up the body.
Yeah.
And that's why the nails are like
wall.
half in there and such. And then this one might be our friend, the big guy. I don't know, but I gotta see what ways we have around and out of here to figure that out exactly. Let's examine around the small window.
Tiny.
So we have the window. Let's take a look at it.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
And it's too fucking
The
small.
window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
So small.
And that's like barely your
Currently, It
hand.
opens outwards slightly, but there are
that's
no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Okay. Postcognition. Get lewd.
Will you stop saying that every single time?
There's one doll on the ground.
Oh.
But otherwise, it's all paintings that are around. Painting of a young man.
This is...
Nails are driven in this painting of a young man.
I'm
Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no
Oh
reason.
my god. That's not really the impression I get. Here's the large painting that then the doll is nailed onto.
Yeah.
It's a large Cetic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
And then we've got the doll nailed to it.
a large...
It's got the
painting
key
lies
nailed
on the
to it.
floor,
Oh.
And a doll is nailed against the canvas.
You see the key, right?
Yeah.
On that middle? Yeah.
One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
That's got involved because the only way about this is the fact that someone got out of the room first and locked the door and then got the key back in, which then creates...
But how when it's like that?
I mean, it's obviously the part of this mystery. Question is exactly that.
Because that
How?
painting cannot fit through that vent.
No,
window.
but like the key and the nail can. It's just about how did they get there. Because, I mean, we have to remember, this isn't paranormal. There is a reality to this somehow, so they did it somehow.
Yeah, I know. Why did you think I would think it's paranormal?
Well, it's just that you were saying that like how would they have done it? The
because
only
it's nailed to a doll on the floor.
I know, but I'm just saying is that the
You
only
can't nail something to something by throwing it.
No, I know. I know. I'm just check it. I'm checking.
That was a random noise. you
Stacked
made.
boxes. She was about to say something that
Oh.
interrupted her.
I just heard yeah.
The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes are brought in after the incident.
it appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing the items no longer on exhibit.
I don't think these are related to the investigation.
All right.
Anything else around here? Nope. But let's do the thing.
Whoa.
Okay. An old-looking portrait nailed up here.
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person who picked is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer.
I wish we would see, because something that tells me about the very specific nature of these things being nailed around is for the fact of running like wire along things to get a appropriate angle for whatever you need to do.
Huh.
I don't know if that's being, because we haven't seen any signs of the wire yet,
Yeah.
We know.
but it would explain the randomness
Or
of
string
some
or
of it.
whatever.
Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, there are artworks inside. Yeah,
Layer of
okay,
dust.
Maybe they don't. Mean shit. I believe that's going to be all until we check out the door.
Yep.
That is the last thing left.
Maybe.
It's paint. All right. See one over here.
It's pink.
So we have the door itself.
Bottle.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery.
There are 2 keys.
You were saying.
Well, let's see what they explain, because only one of them was inside the room.
Yeah.
The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room
Oh, okay.
when the corpse was discovered.
Okay, so I guess our big fanboy got a staff member.
Where was
for
the
it.
key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it.
That's always a possibility.
Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member,
I had that thought
then
too.
this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
What an easy alibi.
I
Yeah.
guess you wouldn't.
But that's the alibi.
Countered!
Thanks for the support. All right, 2 keys can open the door. At the time the device discovered, one was inside the room. Okay, that's going to be important in the discussion
Handhold.
later. One last time. Oh, spilled paint. That was from back then.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
Meh.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Yes.
Quiet.
Okay, I think that's everything. Let me see how much differences there are. I'll just look at the modern version since I didn't do
Yeah.
that before.
Oh!
The spilled paint has stained the floor. We can find out when the spill occurred. We'll know if it's related to our investigation. I don't know if I found anything that shows that.
That should be enough.
They're investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together.
Yeah, Halara basically said it could not be related.
Well, you know what? This is all mysteriful and all. And we're going to see, because this is pretty much the end of our investigation. So I imagine
Yeah.
that coming up here soon, we're going to be on our time crunch to where Shinigami's going to pull us into the other universe. But we'll see how this is all going to transpire. Next time.
Oh boy.
You better hurry or you'll run out of time.
You better shut up. I know. Don't put the pressure on me, goddammit.
It's what she's good at.